Okay, here we are for our Moto2 race of the evening at Le Mans. Hopefully this weather holds out. Those clouds are still looking threatening, but we have a dry track for now.
Let's go, Carlo. Oh, did I just see someone spinning the tires in the background?
I'm not sure what that was. You saw that smoke too, right?
I saw that. I think that was Whispers doing the burnout on the line.
Is that a feature?
Yeah, no. So he jumped the gun. Yeah, so he forgot to hold the clutch.
Well, clutch is usually that's how he picked up that double long lap. I see.
It is. Yeah.
I see.
Style points though. We get style points for sure.
Man, but Nightcrawler with a great start.
And Phobia as well. Two-plane getting a little bit bent out of shape there over the curb. But overall, these guys are pretty clean for the first few turns here.
Looks like Jixbuff with a crash. Early on, he's still got time to recover.
He certainly does have a lot of time, but for some reason that crash cost him quite a bit. Normally the crashes we're only seeing 2-3 seconds, but he's back 6.5, 7 seconds. Oh no, and two-plane after a fantastic start in qualifying. Jixbuff is continually dropping back. What happened?
Unsure.
Okay, he just gained 4 seconds on my screen. I'm
unsure. He
went
out on wets. That's the.
All right, so as we look to round out the first lap, still Nightcrawler is building a gap here at the front, over a second already in the first lap, but Phobia in second, tightly contested by Rage here, and one-handed just off their tail. Fast Raj, who actually won the race here last year, is currently in fifth and still has good sight of the guys in front.
These guys need to realize if you let Nightcrawler start to run away with it, he is just going to take the whole race.
Rage is going for a pass.
Oh! We're going to go with suboptimal on that one. But look behind Nightcrawler here. He doesn't have much competition at the moment.
Yeah, it looked like Rage had gotten the move done, but was too far on the inside. I'm not sure if Phobia even saw him there, but their lines came together at the apex. Phobia may have turned into him, but I'm not too certain from that camera angle. That is unfortunate. Puts Jix Rage back a few spots.
We are looking just a little spread out in the pack here. But as not good, sir. Not good.
Looks like he's going to find a different way to give that spot back to Rage. Rage getting by Whispers there.
That's a good move.
Phobia might have a target on his back now for 7 more laps.
It's a long time to have a target on your back. It really is.
Yeah, he's going to be sweating bullets here shortly. Steve Veritek, who's put up some really positive results early in the season, surprisingly. Oh, he's doing some goon riding.
That's There has been a little bit of latency in this lobby. I don't know if you noticed it. A little bit of hitching and stuttering.
Yeah, I'd love to see some third-person cam. There's like 5 or 6 bikes here all together. I want to see these guys rolling through a few of these turns together. They're all going to bunch up here. That's a really tight line into one by Whispers. The other guys should have the rolling speed. Clips a little bit of the inside.
A little bit of goon riding going on here again.
Style points for Veritek.
Oh! Ooh.
Running right into the back. Did you just stutter? Was that me? What happened? My brain just stuttered? What did I just...
Did I have a stroke, or did we collectively have a stroke?
I just had like quintuplet vision there for a second.
Yeah, but
quintuplet.
I think I'm gonna head it. Can I claim workers' comp on my own company? Is that a? Is that something new? Hines, get in here. We need benefits.
Yeah, call a medic. I mean, Nightcrawler 3 laps in, 3-second gap at the front.
That's
his qualifying time was big crash there for Whispers coming through turn 9.
Man, he looked like 7-8 Hines going through that corner. No, no. I only say it because I know he's listening.
I will say, to Heinz's credit, he did stay on the bike.
That is true. That is true. He knew when to fold them. Oh,
I'm seeing
oh
spots
no!
already. Now, with only 4 laps in, we should get a restart by Moto2 rules.
Believe we should. It's unfortunately up to the game. If it was up to me, I'd say suicide, bro. Go run your slicks.
I will say a couple things here about this transition as we go from the dry to wet race. If we get this red flag here and get a restart, we'll be on the wet setup bikes. That gap at the front that Nightcrawler's built, 3.5 seconds, erased completely. These guys will do a grid restart, and which I will also say one-handed. Bouncing pace here. He's had the fastest lap of the race in 4.
One-handed's looking fantastic. I'm actually pretty sad for him that that we're gonna have a grid restart because he has a nice, cushy little spot there in P2.
But I will say also, these guys have some of them have been putting down a lot of practice in the rain, so don't know if Nightcrawler is one of them. I will say that. So this could really shake things up for his race.
I'm really surprised the game hasn't called it for a restart yet.
It's only been, the way the weather works in this game is it goes from nothing to a lot of something real quick. So
Yeah.
I think at the start of the next lap, we won't be able to see the riders anymore. It'll be so rainy.
Good. It is Le Mans, after all.
And that pre-race video did maybe allude to chance of rain here. This track always can.
This track always has rain. Always.
Stockhauser with a crash out the back. He might be saved by the flag.
He might be. That flag hasn't come out yet, though.
Also for Whispers in the 2-time long lap, I wonder if that's going to carry over. He's now gained a time penalty for one of them. This will be interesting to see if any of this stuff carries over to the restart.
Yeah, I really don't know, to be honest with you. We are in a little bit of uncharted territory. I said earlier in the season that I wasn't going to do this in Moto2, and you know what? Who am I to hold the Moto2 guys to a different standard than the GP guys?
Yellow flag crash. Their session interrupted. Red flag now.
There it is.
He's out.
All right.
We're going to give them just a quick minute or two here to get their bikes quickly swapped over.
Yep, 2 is the, and yes, it looks like the grid position is correct. So in 2 minutes is our general policy for setup. So we will give these yokels are all over the place. Heinz, you couldn't keep it on the track in the dry, bro. So just hush. Just politely shut your face. Just shh. Anyway. I mean, these guys knew it was coming.
Nick?
Yeah.
Did you switch?
No, I wonder if Heinz did that because I was talking shit.
I lost my stream. Thank you, Heinz.
Huh. I can set that right back up.
Help!
Badoop.
Thank you.
Heinz, stop touching things. Got about 35 seconds left for these guys. They're all green, but my personal policies, I'm going to give them the 2 minutes regardless.
Yeah, the nice thing is, even after they're ready up, we know the longer we wait, the more they'll be sweating. The longer they're waiting, the more they'll be sweating, thinking, did I make the right change?
Yep.
Did I add enough fuel? Am I on the right tires?
Yep. Basically, I'm not going to let it be my fault that they didn't get a change in that they wanted. And to the track they go. So here's our wet restart for the Moto2 race. Unsure how many laps they're going to throw at them. I guess we're about to find out.
I'm gonna guess it's 5. I think last time we did this, it was 4 or 5.
Looks like 5.
5 on the dot. All right. As we get back, red lights are out. Whisper's still holding a long lap penalty, but I don't see the red marker for a time penalty, so maybe that's disappeared.
Potentially, yeah. Oh, well, Whispers immediately ends Stock Hazard with a crash. Jesus.
Veritek was cutting through some traffic there and got bumped into 2 different bikes.
Gentlemen, that was...
I tell you what, Jix Rage looks to be the quickest one out here, and Nightcrawl's holding him up. Jix Rage just punted him off the track.
As we tune into Jix Rage himself, who is...
Yeah, he's giving the spots back. Yeah, it looked like Nightcrawl. I know he's on that yellow Master Camp Yamaha, but it looked more like a yellow school bus there through turn 4.
No, here's who I'm real excited for right now. Look at one-handed.
And Fast Rotch possibly looking up the inside. Phobia is getting all out of control. Drops the bike. 2-plane runs into him. It's a travesty. 2-plane is so unlucky in this one.
Okay, Heinz, you can bring your yokels comment back now. This is it has now become appropriate.
There are now long lap penalties picked up for Veritek and Stock Hazard.
We'll call that a creative line by one-handed.
Oh, and the Yamaha in the background. It's going to be 5 spicy laps.
5 laps of carnage. We should have cut it back to 3. That way we'd make it through it. There might not be bikes left by the time we're done here.
Oh, huge crash in the backdrop there. Jix Rage, Veritek, and Stock getting collected in the back as well.
I didn't see what caused that one, did you?
I'm going to go ahead and say the weather played a small portion in it.
Look, these guys had a hint that this was going to happen all week.
Well, let's be real. They've known about this for as long as they've been alive. They've known that Le Mans has a chance to rain, and when variable weather is an option, it could happen anytime. And honestly, last season, we only raced on variables, so we never knew what to expect when we went into a race lobby.
Yeah, I was able to force this variable, which was fun. Anyway.
The power. Looks like one hand is really picking up the pace of the front here. The other guys can't seem to match it at the moment.
He's just got to chill. He's just got to hang out.
Nightcrawler wide off track, losing a few spots here potentially.
It's raining pretty good out there.
Yeah, Jiggsbuff has recovered well. If you remember, he crashed on the first lap there.
He did.
Went to the back of the pack, and he's moved back up, and he's getting picked off.
Took that long lap penalty.
Beautifully done.
Look at him.
2-plane riding with 1 foot out, warning the other riders ahead of hazardous, maybe some standing water there down the straight.
Heinz, Le Mans is 2 words, in case you didn't know.
This is the Lemons track. Oh, a big crash in the backdrop there. Whispers, Jix Rage. I didn't see a hit marker, but both bikes went down simultaneously. We reached the halfway point. One-handed still at the front, but the gap is closed. Fast Rod's only 3/10 back. And trading fast laps as well. One-handed put down the fastest lap and immediately went to Fast Rod, and then Nightcrawl, and then Phobia. Everybody's picking up the pace on that lap.
It's dicey.
4 different riders set up a fast lap. Incredible.
Le Mans. They are picking up the pace, no?
And what a beautiful track. Oh, wide off the track there. I think that was 2-plane. Whispers with another crash out the backside.
These boys are just having a bad time of it, aren't they?
Now, I haven't practiced the Moto2 in the rain at all, really, so I can't speak too much on it.
Oh, Stock got black flagged.
Stock has been removed from the race.
That wasn't even us. He cut too much of the track. Woo! I missed that. I just saw him jump in chat. I'm like, what are you doing there, buddy? Aren't you supposed to be racing?
Well, I get a jump start on my my points results. I get to add 1 name into the list already. Halfway through the race.
That's fucking brutal.
All this for stock hazard? Come on, brother. Oh, two-plane picking up a long lap here. A lot of battle at the front. Nightcrawler trying to get around Fast Raj. And one hand is in their sights.
They gotta be careful.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, he's all over the curbs, and he was getting sideways on the exit.
Man, if they crash each other out, they just... Oh, there goes one of them. Fast Raj, no.
Not sure if there was contact there, or if because Roger went wide on the curbs, if he lost the front from that.
Yes,
But
all
they
this
were
for Bear.
side by side. Still a lot of time left in this one.
I like Heinz' comment. I expect a protest, dude. I expect about 73 protests. A part of me already regrets making the weather the way it is.
No regrets. Vive la France!
Vive la France!
I am a painter, and I use sketch blue.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! Good pass by Nightcrawler. Clean.
Beautiful move by Nightcrawler.
Bear doesn't want to let it go, but Bear's got to be careful. Actually, he's got 6 seconds to Fast Raj. So,
yeah.
Realistically, Bear can afford a crash. Even though I don't want to say that too loud.
Well, the other thing I was going to say was he wasn't in a great position to fight back. You don't really want to be on that inside line in the rain, braking underneath another bike. We do see, obviously Nightcrawler's showed a lot of pace on pretty much every track this season, but he is prone to making mistakes, so one-handed doesn't have to force anything on him.
No, and I'm sure he'd even be satisfied with the P2, although, I mean, who wants P2 when P1's that close?
Yeah, and our championship points leader, Phobia, sitting in 4th.
Kind of right up here on Fast Raj.
Yeah, these guys had a great battle towards the end of the race last season. And it could come down yet to another last lap battle between the two of them.
Do you guys remember when Idemitsu used to be great? Because I do too. What happened to you?
Yeah. Well, took a semi-retirement, unfortunately, for this GP23 season. But I don't need to remind, but I will. I did win this race by, I don't know, 9 seconds last season, so...
Oh, the shade. The shade.
A lot of good things played into my hand. We had overcast, cloudy weather. I was able to run soft tires, got a good jump, and just checked out. I will say, though, McCargo put up a good fight for quite a few laps, maybe 5 or 6 laps out of the race. He was within 2 seconds, and then he made a mistake, and the gap just spread wide open. Looks like Nightcrawler's really putting down the pace here. He needs to just bring it home. He can't afford a big mistake here. Even though it's 2 seconds, that's plenty of time. And it could take advantage if he makes a mistake.
You know, stock, I would play the Idemitsu sound if they won, but that's a Yamaha in P1. And then if we take a step back, man, not sure that's going to be P1 back there either.
Yeah, only Fast Raj is the last hope.
Yeah.
We had Buster on the bike as well to start the season, but he stepped out of the league, so we've only got one Idemitsu bike left.
And P3 doesn't give you the sound.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Also,
as much as I'd like to hear it.
I'm woefully unprepared to play that right now, so it's probably a good thing.
Good result there for Nightcrawler and one-handed. Fast Raj able to keep it together for a podium. There's a long lap penalty there at the end for Phobia, so he may drop a position here to Jixbuff.
And will Whispers get across the line? I'm not sure he will.
Come on, Whispers.
No pressure, bro. The pressure was too much. All right. Well, congratulations to Nightcrawler for winning our Moto2 race and the best lap. God, look at that! Look at that lap time. In the wet. That's impressive.
Well played.
Bear with a tremendous race. He really, well, I guess he wasn't too negatively affected by the restart, considering he took home that P2. But Definitely probably made him pucker up a little bit there. Fast Rods, Jix Buff, Phobia, D Veritech, Jix Rage, Two Plane Whispers, and Stock Hazard with the old I ran off the track so hard that I got a black flag. That is, again, suboptimal, sir. Suboptimal. I'm bringing that meme back. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's just a little arrow pointing at something like really fucked up. It says suboptimal.
This one was one for the books, regardless. One for the books. This was an exciting one.
We're going to call this the Crash Fest of France. The French Crash Fest. Oh, oui, oui. Anyway, so we will be back in just a little bit of time here for our MotoGP main event. It doesn't look like this rain's really letting up, so but we'll see what the weather has in store for us.